Hey everyone, this video is going to be a little bit different. Now, I've had numerous questions about leading targets and how to hit moving targets, so I'm going to give you a couple of rules that I follow. First, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by moving targets. Now, let me just move this forward slightly. The first thing you want to work out is how fast is your weapon. What I mean by that is how fast does it take for you to shoot your gun and for the gun to hit the target over, say, 300 meters. The second thing is you need to work out how fast the tank that you're going to be shooting is going. So for the example here, my tank that I will be shooting at is the Su-85, which is going to appear round about this location here. Okay, so it's gonna, that shift is annoying. Right, so it's gonna hit, it's gonna come in around about this location, and it's gonna be moving at full speed, or what I think is going to be full speed. So let me just move this on a little bit. Yep, there you go, right there. Let's move it in a little bit quicker. Now what I want to do is I want to be able to shoot this tank, but I don't want to be aiming at it straight away. I want to aim at a position where I know it's going to have to go through to get to where the fight is. Okay, which is in this location here. That is the only place that I'm going to be able to shoot it before it goes behind those buildings and these buildings here. Where it's coming from? Right there, and its direction is that way. I know this is a bit of a mess, but sue me. So it's going to come across from this location here, and it's going to go that way at full speed. So I'm going to set up here. I'm going to get my zoom to its full, and my accuracy, which is this thing here, my accuracy needs to be the best it's going to be. I'm moving my turret around, but it's okay if you move it small amounts. Not like that, it isn't. Right. So this tank is now moving. Now it moves on the map. It moves. It's moving right now, but it's jumping. So you can't rely on this. You have to rely on your map, and you have to rely on your sense that this tank is going to cross your path. Now there's going to be a problem here. My tank, if you look on the map down here. If I make that bigger, if you look, I've got these two here. Now this one is my actual view range. The second arrow, which is that on there, the red one, that is my radio range. This tank here, or these two tanks, are outside of my range technically, which means that I'm relying on probably this ELCMX radio for radio, and this for radio, and this for radio, and this for radio, so I can actually spot them. Now the problem with that is if these lose the sight of it, any of these, then I lose sight of it, which is exactly what happens . So the tank is still moving across here. You don't get an idea of how fast this is until I speed it up. I'm not going to speed it up just for now because I want to show you. Now this Su-85 disappears, but I've got to judge that it's still moving at the same speed, and it's still moving at the same direction. Poof! It disappears. Now I'm thinking to myself, fuck. Fuck. I wanted to shoot this git because it'll do some damage to the tanks in the city area. Over here, these tanks here. The Stug's already there, the T-34 is there, the T-150 is there, and now I may have just lost the tank that I wanted to take out. So I'm going to take the shot. I'm going to take it and I'm going to try and destroy it, or at least hit it damage-wise. I get lucky with the projectile in the sense that it moves pretty much straight from where it's shot from. So where this was pointing, it was going to go straight. Obviously, the recoil has pushed the gun up, but it's gone pretty much straight. So exactly where I wanted it. The tank has moved into this position here. I can't see it, and the only way that I know that I've destroyed it is because in a second it will tell me that I've destroyed it. Let's push it forward.
We finished him off.
There you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push it back 30 seconds. I'm going to push this into 1 time speed, so you see how quick this is actually. The map and the side need a couple of seconds to get going. There is the Su-85. Now this is full speed. It seems like it's slow. I mean, too quick, because you know you've been stuck on ×8, but it isn't. In fact, this is full speed. This is exactly what I'm seeing.
Got him.
Now, before people say, oh, that's just luck. Yes, it was incredibly lucky, but I knew that I had to do it in order to get the kill, which is not just luck, it's skill. That is something that I don't see every day, and that is why my efficiency rating is quite high. I mean, it's not super high, it's 1262 at the last time I looked at it, which is green, which means I'm a good player. I'm not great, I'm not amazing, I'm a good player, especially in certain tanks like this one, the Su-12244. I hope this hasn't been boring. I've done this on purpose because I wanted to see what it's like. I wanted to see what people thought of actually having some kind of me pointing out certain things and giving some tips. So let me just recap. When you're leading the target, you need to do 2 things. You need to work out how fast the tank is going, and you need to work out how fast your shell's going to take and adjust accordingly. Find a spot that you know that they're going to go through, or going to have to go through, and make the call. If you don't get it the first time, just keep trying. You will eventually get one, and you will pick that skill up really quickly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this hasn't been too bad, and see you.